What's up, y'all? Welcome to my channel. My name is Lace, also known as the Cozy Lace or the Cozy Coach. I am 26 years old and I'm a certified spiritual life coach. And yeah, welcome to my channel. I'm excited to be starting this journey of doing YouTube. I've been wanting to do this for like a really long time, but I just never started. Like, honestly, had this idea in my head back in like 2016, 2017, and I never started. And yeah, so I'm here. I'm finally doing it. I'm finally following my freaking dreams, and it's really exciting. So today I'm just gonna be doing like a Q&A. I asked some questions on my Instagram for people to ask me so that I can answer them on this video. So I'll be getting into that, but a little bit about myself. I'm from Houston, Texas. I am a certified spiritual life coach. I used to work in like restaurant management, and I did that for a while. And like in 2020, I like broke my leg. I tore like 4 ligaments, and so from 2020 up until now, I've been really like on this road to like recovery and finding myself again. Because when you go through something like that, like it really kind of messes with your mental health, you know what I mean? Not being able to move, and it was a crazy journey. And if y'all want to hear more about that, just leave a comment and I'll do a video kind of talking about what happened, where I am now with that journey, if that's something you guys want to hear about. But yeah, I have 2 dogs. Well, I had 3, but my dog Ace passed away earlier this month, and that was really hard on me. But I have a Yorkie. Her name is Bella, and she's over here. Come on, Bella. So I have her. This is Bella. And then we also have a Maltipoo. His name is Nico. And my roommate, her name is Diamond. It's her dog, but you know, like I've been around him since he was a puppy, so I still count him as my dog. But yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at. Right now I'm doing social media management full-time and coaching, so that's really exciting. I am also a co-founder of the Lightworkers Essentials, which is a online metaphysical shop, and we do plan on eventually getting like a storefront and everything. But if y'all want to check it out, the website, I'm gonna link it down below, and y'all can get y'all some, you know, metaphysical and spiritual goodies. And then now I'll be doing YouTube full-time as well. And yeah, so that's where I'm at. And now I'm just gonna get into those questions. So the first question was, what is your channel gonna be about? So my channel is really gonna be focused behind mindset, lifestyle, and spirituality, because those are the 3 things that really mean a lot to me right now. Mindset shifting, you know, how to get yourself out of tough situations mentally. Lifestyle content, kind of like what my day looks like, vlogs and things like that. And then spirituality is just a big part of who I am, especially being like a spiritual life coach. So I'll be talking about like my practices and like tips that really helped me on my journey. And yeah. And another question is, what is your sign? I am an Aquarius, Aquarius sun, Virgo moon, and Capricorn rising. Shout out to all the Aquariuses. But what made me want to start like my own brand, if you're asking about like what made us want to start a crystal shop, was just that we used to go to this crystal shop called Body, Mind, and Soul. If you're in Houston and you're spiritual and you know about crystal shops, it's like probably one of the best ones out here. We used to go there a lot, and then we always said, we as in me and Diamond, we always said, man, like if we could, we would start something like that for ourselves, and we would love to do that. So then around 2021, we just did it, and it's been great ever since. We do have social media for our business, so I will link that all down below as well if you guys want to check that out. And the next question is, can you tell us about your knee injury journey? Kind of talked about it in the beginning. Again, I fell, I slipped in mud at my old apartment, and I blew out my knee, and I had to get surgery back in 2020. The surgery wasn't really successful, so I did have to get another surgery earlier this year. No, last year, late last year. So like in October, I got another surgery. The doctor went in. I had like this crazy metal bar in my knee that kind of held it together. And again, if y'all want to hear more about it, I do think I'm gonna do another video about it, just because that was such a really big part of my life. And it's just such a long journey that I honestly don't think I have time for it in this video. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. The next question I got was, when did your awakening happen? I had my first spiritual awakening back in 2016. I got out of a really bad toxic relationship that really took a toll on me as a person. And so once I got out of that, I really got into like a really dark place, just because, I don't know, like I thought that, you know, me and this person were gonna last forever, just like we all do, right? And it didn't. And it was just a lot of stuff came out around that time and around that breakup that kind of sent me on a spiral. And it really just caused me to kind of dig deep within myself to pull myself out of it. And so that was my first awakening. And then my second awakening was around the time when I broke my leg, and also being stuck in the bed and not being able to move or do things for myself. And I just really had a lot of time for reflection. And yeah, and I think my third awakening actually happened like last week. So I'll probably do a video talking about that and what came up around that as well. What was a time that you felt at your lowest, and how did you overcome it? I really feel like a time that I felt my lowest was when I broke my leg, and I overcame it by really finding the gratitude and finding the lesson in that experience. So, you know, with breaking my leg, it actually taught me so much about myself. At the time, I was like really overworking myself for a job I honestly didn't see myself at for the rest of my life, and really just giving that my all. And so it really caused me to just slow down and reflect on what direction I actually want my life going. And then once I realized that, the experience really didn't seem so bad, you know what I mean? So that was kind of how I overcame it, was just trying to find the lesson in it, and then also using that as an opportunity to find the positive in that experience. The next question was tattoos or piercings. Both. I do have a nose piercing. I don't have it in right now, and I think I have around 7 or 8 tattoos. So yeah, I like both. $100 million or the partner of your dreams. Oof. I'll probably take the partner of my dreams, because if it's the partner of my dreams, they're just as persistent as I am, and we'll probably make $100 million. You know what I'm saying? Just being real. Where do I see myself in 10 years? Honestly, y'all, in 10 years, I see myself as happy. I see myself living in my purpose. I see myself traveling the world. And also just kind of having everything that I envision for myself. I see all of that happening within the next 10 years. The next question is, when you're having a creator's block, what do you usually do to feel inspired to create? Play. All the time. Play. If I see myself having like a creative block, whether that's in my job, what I do right now, or in making music, because I also make music, y'all. I did not say that, but yes, I do. Play. Like, I just go and I have fun. I'll put on a beat and I'll just talk shit or freestyle or whatever that is. Or sometimes I actually have to get outside and play with my dogs, or, you know, like go out and do something that I think is fun, because within that, like, it just inspires me again to create. Or I get like a big flow of ideas, because I think when we allow ourselves to play, we're also very much in the present moment. And when you're in the present moment, you're able to open yourself up to like new ideas and possibilities for yourself. Who do I vent to when I feel overwhelmed or stressed? My best friend, Diamond. is definitely probably the #1 person that I vent to. She's been there with me through the past few years, which has been such a crazy shift for both of us. So I do vent to her. My friend Michelle, childhood friend, been down for a very long time, always venting to her. And my other childhood best friend Ezra, you know, I vent to him as well. He's also been there through a lot of like the craziest things that's ever happened in my life. And I would say also God, spirit, my guides, my past loved ones. I'm really getting more connected with them as well. So I usually just give it to God, y'all. When I'm feeling stressed out, I'm really learning to just give it to God, because I cannot hold it. I cannot hold all of that on me. And in the past, I've already seen how me holding on to all of my own stress and my own anxiety, I can't do anything with it. So I give it to God, y'all. So what would you share with someone who's just beginning or feeling the nudge for change? That was a great question. I would say if you're feeling like changing, I would first start with writing down who it is that you want to step into. What is that energy that you want to step into? Who is that you want to be? And then start kind of aligning yourself with that person. So for me, I know that I want to be a multi-7-figure CEO, right? So with that, I know what that looks like. I know what that feels like for me. So now I'm kind of shifting into being that. Like starting my channel was a big part in that, right? Waking up earlier, taking care of my skin, taking care of my mind, taking care of my body, taking care of my soul, right? And then also like just putting myself in places where I feel that multi-7-figure CEOs are gonna be at, right? And I feel like once you do that and you figure out who it is you want to be and what is that energy that you want to embody and what do those people do, like what do multi-7-figure CEOs do, what do musicians do, or Reiki practitioners, whatever it is that you want to go in, right? Find it out, what it feels like, what they do, and then kind of step into it. What do you say when people say that crystals or other holistic stuff is evil? I mean, honestly, guys, like, to each his own. I mean, that's kind of all I say, right? Like, I don't really, I understand that other cultures and other religions and other belief practices, they all point fingers at each other, like, that's evil, this is evil, that's out of alignment, that's a sin, you know, like, that's not where you should be, this is where you should be focusing. And so I'm very open and I understand what other people believe in. So I mean, when they say it's evil, it just is what it is, right? Like, if that's what you believe in, that's fine with me. In the past, I was very like, oh, how could they say that that's evil when they do this and they do that? Like, but I realized like that really caused a lot of conflict within myself, right? Like, it made me no good as the person that was condemning me for doing something evil if I try to flip the script back on them and say the same thing. So really, I say nothing at all. What is my go-to mindfulness practice when I'm in my head and I need clarity? Meditation is #1. I say affirmations, and then I also listen to podcasts, or I'll read if I need to really get myself back. I do find myself also listening to Abraham Hicks, which is really good for shifting my mindset back, especially when I'm feeling out of alignment. And then also really just taking the time to see, okay, like where I'm at, like where are you at right now, Lace? What's going on? What do you need? And then I go and do that thing, right? But also, like, I think the #1 thing is just meditation and allowing myself to get back into presence. What is my favorite form of self-care? My favorite form of self-care is skincare. Like I've never been like a skincare girly, y'all. Like, I've never ever been that. But in the past few years, like from 2020 till now, I've became practically obsessed with my skin. Back in 2020, I did get COVID. Well, 2021, I think 2022, around that time. I had COVID and it really messed with my skin. It messed with my hair. Like all of my hair fell out. Not all of it, but a really good amount. Like I had a lot of like bald spots in my hair. And so with that, it got me, that happening to me got me back into taking care of those things, because I really fell off. Like around the time breaking my leg, I wasn't able to just get up and do my whole skincare routine, or get up and do my hair routine and take care of my hair the way that I usually like to. So now that I've experienced not being able to do those things, it has become like a big thing that makes me feel really connected to my feminine energy, but also really connected to myself. So yeah, if y'all want a video on that, let me know, because I can show y'all the before and afters of my hair and my skin and kind of tell you guys what I did to get back to myself, you know? What are my thoughts on energy healing? I love energy healing. Honestly, like Reiki really changed my life. It's a form of energy healing, and getting Reiki done really helped me with diving deeper within myself, and then also clearing out a lot of old and stagnant energy and trauma that was being stored in my body. So energy healing, in my opinion, is one of the greatest gifts that we've been blessed with on this planet. And then the last question is, am I going to be offering any in-person workshops or just sticking to one-on-one coaching? I have no idea. Like honestly, I'm just going wherever God wants me to be. Right now it is one-to-one coaching. I do want to do like in-person things, like group workshops and stuff like that, but right now it's just one-on-one. And yeah, that's all the questions I have. Thank you guys for watching this video. Please make sure to like and comment and subscribe, and if you really rocking with me, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when I post another video. And also leave a comment down below of any ideas for other videos for me to do, because I have no idea what direction this is going in, but I'm super excited to see where this journey takes me. And yeah, thank you guys. Peace.